Chapter 8. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite, and said, How long wilt thou speak these things? And how long shall the words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Doth God pervert judgment, or doth the Almighty pervert justice? If thy children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away for their transgression, if thou wouldst seek unto God betimes, and make thy supplication to the Almighty, if thou wert pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee, and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee, and tell thee, and utter words out of their heart? Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? Whilst it is yet in his greenness, and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb. So are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web? He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. He is green before the sun, and his branch shooteth forth in his garden. His roots are wrapped about the heap, and seeth the place of stones. If he destroy him from his place, then it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen thee. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth shall others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers, till he fill thy mouth with laughing, and thy lips with rejoicing. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. We see here the second of his three friends talks to him, and it says, basically in verse 2, How long wilt thou speak these things, and how long shall thy words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? In other words, you're protesting against something that obviously isn't true. In verse 3, Doth God pervert judgment, or doth the Almighty pervert justice? The things which are happening to you are obviously from God. This is what they're saying. And obviously bad things are happening to you. So the only reason bad things happen to you is because you've done bad things. And if you'd stop doing bad things or admit it, the verse says, if thou wert pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee. In other words, if you were as good as you claim you were, then God would have paid attention to you. He would have answered your prayers. Now, there's a lot here that we could do in terms of imagery, but it would take hours to try and explain all the images which they are using. But it says in verse 20, Behold, God will not cast away the perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. And all of the stuff that they're telling Job is, if you would start admitting that you had done wrong stuff, then God would help you if you simply repent. But it is your protesting that you have not been evil, or you not done bad things, that is seeing to it that God is continuing to punish you. And Job knows that that is not true. But this is how people tend to look on us. And they tend to think that we have brought every catastrophe upon ourselves, and that God causes everything that happens. God simply doesn't cause everything to happen. Some stuff he allows because it has to happen here. Some stuff he allows because it's important for us to learn certain types of lessons. But just like I don't think he really cares what we do for a living, as long as what we're doing is righteous and honorable. Whether we're digging ditches or we're working in an office, I don't think really matters, because there are lessons that can be learned in each place. And honesty and integrity can happen in each place. And doing a great job can happen in each place. And being righteous and honest can happen in each place. And God is worried about the eternal us, not just the kind of us that's here right now.